Have you ever heard of the phenomenon known as the Volcanic Winter? Well, here's a tip for you. If you haven't, this phenomenon features extremely cold climate conditions caused by actual volcanic eruptions. Crazy, right? Now, this is just one of the many occurrences that have placed Indonesia on the map as the land of contrasting extremes. And from the corpse flower to the ever-so-amazing blue flame, there's just no escaping the overwhelming surprises waiting for you in this land. Want to know more about what makes this country truly remarkable? Then get ready to have your jaws drop to the floor as Jet Set Voyager takes you on a cruise to explore the magic land of Indonesia. Here are the wonders of this beautiful Asian country, uncensored. Number 6. Nature's splendid work of art. Indonesia really doesn't take long to impress visitors, with the first and most obvious wonder of the country being its exceptional natural features. First of all, this archipelago already boasts a near-perfect tropical climate that is facilitated by the tropical rainforests found on its major islands, and the monsoon climate along Java's coastal north and Sulawesi's coastal south. Next, you'll find the collection of wildlife in these parts to be much unlike anything you have ever seen before. This magical wonderland is home to thousands of rare and exotic creatures that are elaborately displayed in the various national parks. From the Komodo National Park to Ujung Kulon and over 50 more national parks here, the wildlife features some pretty interesting species like the Komodo dragon, orangutans, whale sharks, the cute wide-eyed tarsiers, and a vast collection of bird life. But then, the highlight here remains none other than the impressive landscapes distributed across its islands. Indeed, nature is an artist, and Indonesia is one of its best works yet. From awe-inspiring waterfalls hidden within dense jungles to sublime beaches that never fail to dazzle, Indonesia truly has it all. The flora in these parts is also out of this world, with very rare plant species like the corpse flower, which by the way is the world's largest and smelliest flower. Number 5. The Volcanoes. Of course, as the land of extremes, Indonesia is known for lots of unbelievable phenomena. But then, if there's one thing that really sets the country apart, it's definitely the volcanoes. You see, the area around the country of Indonesia is fondly referred to as the Ring of Fire, and this is because of the number of volcanoes in the region. There are about 130 active volcanoes in the country, and reports suggest that there are over 400 in general, ranking it as the country with the most volcanoes. So, if you ever want to catch a glimpse of an active volcano, then Indonesia is your best bet. However, it's not all just fun facts, as the country has also suffered the highest number of fatalities and damages stemming from volcanic eruptions. But that aside, Indonesia's volcanic collection is one that will blow your mind. Oh, and have you ever heard of the blue-flamed volcano? No, this is not some sort of fictional tale. As a matter of fact, it's as real as it gets, and it can be found right here in Indonesia. Known as Ijen Volcanic Complex, the Kawah Ijen volcano is one of the world's most exceptional volcanoes, and get ready for this one, it spews actual blue flames. Now, that's a crazy phenomenon, isn't it? Talking about crazy phenomena, it will also interest you to know that Indonesia is home to the Toba supervolcano, which is responsible for 2 of the world's largest eruptions. And guess what? Despite spewing tons of magma in the past, the volcano remains active today, which means there's still the possibility of a 3rd super eruption in the region. Number 4. The islands. Another amazing fact about this archipelagic wonder of a country is the fact that it's made up of thousands of islands that have earned it the title of the world's largest archipelagic state. Well, the actual number of islands in Indonesia has always been a subject of contrasting views, and this is partly because of the smaller islands that appear and disappear with the tides. However, the official number of islands in the country has been placed at over 17,000. Of course, not all of these islands are inhabited at the moment, but you can imagine the loads of fun you'll be having in these parts if island hopping is your thing. According to the Indonesian government, the country is made up of about 9,000 islands that have been named, but only about 10% of those islands have people living in them. Also, there are 5 main islands in the country, including Java, Borneo, Sumatra, Sulawesi, and parts of New Guinea. Now, while these islands account for the majority of Indonesia's population, the other smaller islands are known for their otherworldly beauty that is perfect for getaways. You definitely want to explore them. Number 3. The population. Did you know that Indonesia is the world's 4th most populous nation? And yes, you heard that right. This incredible country is not just the world's largest archipelagic state, but it's also the 4th in the world for population, behind only India, China, and the United States. Bet you didn't see that coming, did you? According to the World Bank, there are about 274 million people in Indonesia, which is just about 50 million less than the population of the United States. However, unlike the US, which has an ample land area, Indonesia has a rather small landmass. As a matter of fact, the entire country consists of only about 1.9 million square miles, which means the country has got to be very crowded. There are so many people in this country that it's very difficult to pinpoint a residential area that is not flocking with people. But then, even the high population is part of what makes this country special, and you'll find the people of Indonesia to be a delight to relate with. They are beautiful people with an amazing cultural heritage, and a very friendly approach that makes it much easier for tourists to feel welcomed in these parts. Number 2. Bali. Now, from a tourist's point of view, it's almost impossible to talk about Indonesia without making mention of Bali, and for good reasons too. Also known as the Island of the Gods, Bali is one of the world's most popular vacation destinations, recording way over 3 million visitors each year. Well, that shouldn't come as a surprise to you because, as we all know, Bali is blessed with the best of what is already one of nature's most delightful mysteries and hidden attractions. It features lots of beautiful cascades like the Liki Liki waterfall and Sekumpul, which are world-famous falls on their own. Bali is also home to a delightful array of majestic beaches that offer visitors an avenue to cool off and enjoy warm sunbaths while engaging in the various outdoor activities available here. No doubt, Bali is truly a wonderland and one of Indonesia's best-kept secrets. Oh, and just when you think this magical island cannot get any more magical, it goes ahead to wow you some more with its picturesque landscapes. The lush vegetation and dense jungles alone are enough to get you falling in love with nature over and over again. Talk more about the UNESCO-recognized rice terraces of Tagalolang that will leave you completely mesmerized. It's just an experience to live for. Number 1. The Volcanic Winter. For the ultimate wonder and one of the most shocking facts about Indonesia, the volcanic winter is one of a kind. And well, it's another occurrence that makes the country stand out on the world map. In case you're wondering, a volcanic winter involves a global reduction in temperature often caused by droplets of sulfuric acid emanating from volcanic eruptions. Now, remember the Toba supervolcano we talked about earlier? Well, it holds the record for one of the most bizarre phenomena ever experienced, which is the Toba catastrophe. And as you may have come to expect, Indonesia is the undisputed playground for such unimaginable spectacles. Dating back about 70 years ago, the Toba supervolcano eruption occurred, and till today, it remains one of the largest ever eruptions. But then, it's not just notorious for its size, but also for the lasting effects it left. You see, the eruption was so massive that it released tons of sulfuric acid residues into the atmosphere, causing a global volcanic winter that lasted about 6 to 10 years. Insane, right? Indeed, the country of Indonesia is a wonderland of mysteries, and the volcanic winter remains its most mysterious show yet. It's an experience that is better witnessed than explained. Now, drop a comment below and tell us which of these wonders you find the most impressive. Also, don't forget to check out other videos on our channel for more exciting facts about your favorite travel destinations.